Triathlon Vitoria didn't go according to plan. Day started off well with a 57-minute swim, and I came out with a group of guys. Then heading out onto the bike, I knew that I was gonna have to use perceived effort and heart rate because my power meter had stopped working the day before. I had mentally prepared myself for that, and I felt like I rode a relatively even bike split. I was 4:32 on the bike. I had the bike course at about 177 kilometers. Then out on the run is where things really fell apart. I knew I was gonna be in trouble when we rolled through the first aid station on the bike at about 5K, and I saw the water bottles that they had. So I know that they used smaller water bottles here that are only about 500 mils. And the day before the race, I had heard that they didn't fill them all the way, but I assumed that meant that they put between 400 and 450 mils in there, and in actuality, it was closer to 150 to 200 milliliters. I have a Torhans Aero bottle on the front of my bike and then only one other bottle cage, so I just wasn't able to get in enough fluids. Usually, I don't feel thirsty on the bike, and I was really thirsty when I was out there riding. So when I started the run, I knew that I was gonna be in trouble. When I got to the first aid station just past a kilometer, I tried to get in as much fluid as I could, and I started to come to life halfway through the first lap. Then on the second lap, my head was really pounding, and I could tell that I was really dehydrated. And then by the time the third lap rolled around, I was alternating between a slow trot and walking. All in all, I'd say the most disappointing part of the race is that it was my lack of attention to the details that caused my downfall. It's not as though everyone else had the same issue that I did. A lot of other people were better prepared, and knowing what I know now, I would have had more bottle cages on my bike and brought more fluid with me so that I wouldn't have had these issues. With that said, Triathlon Vitoria didn't disappoint. The crowds and the atmosphere were awesome. Not only was the town of Victoria, where the run takes place, filled with fans, but also on the bike course when you go through all sorts of little towns. There was tons of people out there, and it was a really great time. So thanks a lot for Triathlon Vitoria for all your tremendous hospitality over the last week, and thanks a lot for checking out this week's video. If you like what you see, you can click the subscribe button down below. And until next time, happy training.
Oh, this you crazy mother.